Hello and welcome to Angelic Reach's playthrough of game Dev Tycoon. It's a simulation game, or a simulator game, where you go back in time 35 years before the big boom of the gaming market. If you read the beginning here, it says, welcome to Game Development Tycoon. In this business simulation, you will have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you will build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Sounds easy enough. I think for a company name at the moment, we're going to go Angelic Gaming. No project. Is it going to give me a menu telling me what I have to do? Probably not. We're going right into making the first game. Name of the first game? I like to figure out the name after I put the topics together. Kung Fu. An action game, platform. We'll do the PC. I've always liked the PC there for a reason. PC's the one that actually sticks around for a bit. And as you can see, when you make the game in that, you can figure out what you want to do for like spending more time on. Right now I like to start off evenly. I try to keep it as even as possible. Because further down the line, you know, you'll have a red like that, you'll have like the red bar like that, the green one like almost at the top, and then the blue one somewhere in the middle, and that'll be equal. Like I said, I like to start off with it in the middle because it's just even time allocation. Ooh, monthly cost, yay! It's another thing that you have to keep an eye out when you're playing the game. Is the cache in the upper right hand corner up there. Tells you how many fans you have, how far you are into the game, and how much money you have. I hope I don't go into the negative, but if I do, you can see what goes on when you get in the negative. And with each development stage, there's more features you can do with it, which cost more money to produce the game. Right now we just have a 2D graphics V1 and basic sounds. Nothing straight up too fancy like we have nowadays with sounds. And when the game's finished, you don't always necessarily want to rush into finishing it, because then you can still improve on the game and that design technology. You can also fix the bugs in the game, which the bugs can either be a good thing to have in the game, or they can be bad to have in the game. I like to do it without bugs because it makes it easier to, or you get more of a, can't think of what it is. You build a bigger fan base faster when you first start out if you don't have any bugs in the game, and I haven't made any games that had bugs. And then you can take into a menu here of where like everything that gets improved from making the game. They all progress at different levels. And if you don't like the game, you don't think the game was good, you can trash it. I've only the entire time I played the game, I've played the game through like 3 times, and I've only trashed maybe 5 games altogether because they were just, these look good, and half awake mental capacity, they look good, yeah, and then you take a second to actually look at it, no they don't sound good at all. And then when you first start making when you make the games, you get they review it, like Star Games, I got a 5 out of 10, Informed Gamer 5 out of 10, Game Hero 4, and All Games 5. So not a bad review for a game, really. We're going to see how it goes. And then there's little news pop-ups in that you can do. Like, it's newcomer to Angel Gaming, a newcomer to the game industry that has just released the first game, Kung Fu. The game had a moderate response from reviewers. We are curious what Angel Gaming will deliver in the future. So just telling them that, hey, it's just keep an eye out. And in the first week, I sold 1,500 units. Made it to number 74 on the top 100 games. Ooh, we have 11 fans. Right off the bat, I'm already doing much better than I have in previous playthroughs. 2.5 thousand, 3.5, 4. I'm not sure yet. Game history, you can go on. It'll give you all the games you've made. Yeah, when it first came out, they had a. This is back in basically like the 80s and that. They actually had a computer like the Govador G64, because it was a gaming computer at the time, and it was cheaper made because it was focused on more on just like a game rather. It's focused on more on playing a game than it did rather than. The computer at the time was more of a business thing than it was a home entertainment console. Or not home entertainment, but back in the day it was really just punch numbers in and that's what you got. Oh, am I going to get 5,000 units? Yes, I am. Then there's a generate game report. I'm not sure. Oh, 4.75 out of 10. Yeah. Game reports just give you like all the information on it. I've actually lost money on it. Great. And then research. Research gives you the ability to get new topics. I think right now we'll go alternate history because I don't have 50 research points. But the thing about research is since I only have one guy at the moment, I can't have one guy doing research and another guy producing a game. Like because further into the game, you'll move to a bigger place where you'll you're where you'll be able to hire people in that. And Invento. That's another thing in the industry news. According to rumors, the Japanese company Invento is planning on launching its own home game console. Invento is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King, Nintendo, and Donkey Kong for that matter. But copyright, yay, can't do it. And this game is also, you start off in the middle of the gaming depression that occurred in the 80s, where they had things like the Atari. I couldn't even tell you what models it was, but it was like Atari, ColecoVision, and Television, things like that for gaming. But there wasn't a big market for them at the time. It was just, hey, here's this here's this, you can have fun for a few hours on it, and then you kind of get bored with it. But then Nintendo came out with the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, or the Famicom as it was called in Japan, where it actually saved the market. So honestly, because the way things are working now, Nintendo's actually the one that should get the praise for saving gaming, because that's what they did. They saved gaming. Yeah. Warning, your bank account is in the red. I'm in $11,000 in the hole. Thankfully, the bank enables you to overdraw your account up to $50,000, but be careful. If your account balance is below $50,000, you will go bankrupt. And that's another thing with it too, is I hope I don't get to that point. I'd really like to avoid that. I saw a lot of ones in there. I'll take a straight 4, I don't care. I'm just starting out in the company. This will be the one to give me a 3. Oh no, I got a straight 4. Nothing really good at the moment, but the TES, the test, whatever you want to call it. Wow, but it sold 3,000 units in the first week. Game didn't get a good review, but yet it sold really well. 10,000 units. War games, apparently it did really good. Making any more money. Working on your next game, we'd like to do an interview. Do you have some time? Sure. Great. Thank you for your time. The interview should be published soon. Oh, that was a great interview. I didn't get to say anything. I was trying to make it big in the gaming industry. The company has already published 2 games. They're working hard on their next. The game should be a dungeon RPG game, something the company has not done before. It's great to see small local companies with exciting new industries. All the best of luck to Angel Gaming. And now you can read up there below where how the game is. There's hype building off of it. The test has been released, but I don't have the money right now to be able to apply the lease for or the license for it. Come on, something good, something good. Really, a 4 again? Oh, 5s. Is it gonna be a 4.75 again? Nope. Oh, it's gonna be a straight 4 again? No. 3.75. Awesome. That's another thing you can do in the game too. If you need money, you can do contract work for this guy, but you have to keep an eye out because you don't want to overdo your guy. Because you can easily accept a job that your guy can't do. 5 weeks, 1 and 18. Not really looking to be able to do that. 4 weeks, 5 and 8. Definitely can do that. 4 weeks, 2 and 16. Not so much. I want to accept this contract to get some money back. I lost a fan on Dungeon Masters, yay. I lost another fan, great. $12,000. Now, every 6 months I'll come back with new contracts. We're going to develop a new game. Actually, let's do research first. New topic. Space. That's one thing that when you do get further into the game, you'll get more people so you can research objects faster, or have like part of a team building a game. Well, 1 or 2 people research. I will take it. And everything leveled up exactly the same time, actually. That doesn't actually really happen. Space race, yeah, probably going to be really cruddy again. Ooh, 5. 4. Oh, I was hoping for the 6. Yeah, it's a solid 5. Research. Log. Game development. Yeah, that was a little Easter egg they put in the game. You can research game development and make Game Development Tycoon. There's actually an achievement in the game to make Game Development Tycoon. We're gonna beat the record. We're gonna beat the record. 98,000 in sales. Yeah. Mutants X. How did we do? I see lots of 6s and 7s. We getting a 6? A 6 across the board? It looks like it. Maybe a 6.5 because they give us a 7. No, 6 across the board. And I'm gonna go research that custom game engine. Is it that? It's the first upgrade that you get through research points that actually pretty much opens the rest of the market, or not the market, the research tree for different different engines you can make, different graphics, different story modes, game tutorials, and mono sound. Recent studies test increased variety in gaming devices also creates a market for more specialized games, so platforms become more popular while younger games were... Okay, so it's just telling me that to keep an eye on the market. Target audience. Research. Yeah. It opened more of a tree. Right now the only thing I can research is a new topic. Spy. Research Spy and make a game on that. See how well it does. Because Mutant X is really good. I mean, it sold actually really well. 16,000 units. New topic, Spy, yay. What do I need to create a new engine? Money. I'll put save game, because, actually we'll do all three. Great engine. Yeah, then there's another one, Vina. It's $114,000. I'll take it. But Vina, that's a company that's actually not around anymore, actually, because the company they modeled it after isn't around anymore. It actually died out in the early 2000s. Yeah, I don't name the game engines because of the fact that it's a pain in the spot. Today Vina has recently, the Vina Master V is technically superior to the massive successful TES by Nintendo. Plans to release it in coming months. For those of you that haven't figured it out, Vina was Sega. The company, they actually did really well. It's just that they didn't put money into producing more games. They just tried doing series. And granted, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog was a great game, don't get me wrong, but there's only so much, yeah. This is what I was saying, where I didn't want to try and get below $50,000, because the bank will give you a loan. But then normally, like, we will give you $79,000, which will move you out of the danger zone, but in return you have to commit to paying us $142,200 in a year's time. So by then I should have the money to pay them off. Let's see how the reviews do. Oh, I didn't name it. 6 could have been better. I'll take a 6. 5. Is it going to be a triple 5 and a 6? Nope. 6, 5, 4. And was that one going to be a 3? No. I think that knocks it down to a 5. Excuse me. That's another thing too, when you get further into the game development cost actually plays into it. Because it actually costs money to put the equipment into the game to be able to make it. Oh, it's probably not going to be a good one. 6. 5. 5. And a 5. I'll take a 6.25 on that. Or a 5.25, sorry. And platform. I think I'll do the Master V, yes. Game Engine 1. I want to try and make the best game I can. Doesn't really need a story, though. Inventor of the Game Link. Game Boy. I'm not going to take another loan from the bank, because I got to pay another of your costs and expect to be paid back the full amount plus a fee of 6. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna go bankrupt then, because I'm not gonna fight for it. 3 months time. I don't know. I might pull out. I might not. I don't think so though, because I got this one to make really well. Which if I could get an 8 on it, it would do great. 6, 5, 5 again. Martial arts and action is a great combination. 6 could have been better. So not bad at all. Hopefully, because it's on the Vina and it's a new console, it'll actually do really well. 155,000. Now I'm down to 27,000. Great. I don't even have enough to produce another game for the Vina yet. Great. And I'm $150,000 in the hole. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and I'm going out. So be it. If that's what it comes to, so be it. I don't think it's going to do it because the PC isn't exactly a good market for good amount of money. I didn't even name it. I was just in that much of a rush to get it out. 7. Come on, 6. I'll take 7. I'll take a 7 and all 6s. I'll take an 8. I will definitely take an 8. So 7.5, I want to say. Oh, please be a good seller. Please be a good seller. Oh, please get me out of this. Please pull my head out of the water. I might be able to salvage it. I might be able to salvage it. It depends on how much they sell. And that's actually a really good game for it just being a text-based one. Wow. And everything's leveling up. Better user experience of cutscenes, open dialogue, better open world. Number 10 game in. What did we get? 4. Expecting a lot of 4s with this one. 4. 4. Yeah, I wasn't really worried about it. G64 will be taken off the market. I only made a few games for it to try and make some money off of it. And make another game real quick, and this will be the last game I make. If it flops, it flops. If not, well, it'll be the last one I make for this video. $502.1 thousand from the G64 with 6 games. I tell you, it was a good run while they had it, but can't stay in the market forever. Still got 5 bugs to fix. 17, 17, 17, 18, 18, 18. Finish. Oh, 19, 18. Okay. I didn't name it again. Oh no, that was game 10. I didn't name this one again either. But a good thing I caught it this time because I can actually name it up here. Oh. Fantasy Tales. Works for me. You gotta remember to hit the check mark too, because it won't turn it in. Came in. That's a lot of high end up there. 7, 7. I'll take a straight 7. Take a 7.5 if you give it to me. 7 3/4, or no, 7 1/4. 50,000 units sold, sweet. 402,668 in sales. I'm happy with that. And I'm going to leave this one here. If you guys want to see more of Game Development Tycoon, then leave a like down in the description below. I'll continue the series. The reason I made this video instead of another Fallout New Vegas was because of the fact I wanted to try and break up the monotony of it, so it's not just this game until I get bored playing it, or until it gets boring to watch. I just wanted to break it up a bit so that there's not just Fallout coming out and I could be doing something else. So with that being said, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like down in the description below. If you want to see more of this game, don't forget to leave a like, because that lets me know you like it. If you have any games that I should play in the future, don't hesitate to leave a comment with the title of the game. And if you're new to the channel, why not give